My name is James Park. I am from the Kermadec Machine Learning class, and I'm going to be presenting my presentation called Audio Friday and why it will be important to journal like an athlete. We'll go through what Friday is, why I believe Friday should exist, how Friday works, a quick demonstration, and then the future of what Friday is going to look like. What exactly is Friday? Friday is a journaling application. Very simple. However, you're going to speak to it, and it will give you some type of sentiment based on your text and audio. And I know a lot of you are thinking, why another journaling app? And why another emotion sentiment app? There's already tons there on the market. And why is that exactly happening? It's a lot because there's been a huge increase in awareness of mental health over the last few years. Even before COVID, there was a 19% chance of adults experiencing some form of mental illness. And at the same time, the businesses have all taken notice. The mental health application market accounted for almost $600 million of revenue in 2018. And this figure is expected to jump to almost $4 billion by 2027, which is a 24% growth rate from 2019 to 2027. Meanwhile, artificial intelligence is also still a big hot topic. It's being applied in natural language processing, visualization, image analytics, robotics, and at the same time, understanding human emotion. However, most of it, the understanding of human emotions is being applied to make you buy more products, to consume more goods, to watch more videos, to click more likes. And that's why I believe Friday is actually needed. Friday is going to bring the power of machine learning to actually benefit mental health and its users. Currently, most mental health applications and self-development applications require some form of manual input. And the main method to track improvement is actually just counting streaks. And while streaks are extremely important to develop really good habits, it's not enough when it comes to your own mental health and self-development game. And that's why it's important to journal like an athlete. What Friday is going to do is give you the baseline that's really necessary to improve your game. Think of any type of athlete. When they are looking to improve their own game, they start somewhere. They have some kind of baseline that they want to improve on, some kind of technique they want to improve on. And similarly with work all has KPIs, and it needs to start to give you some kind of footing to be able to improve your own game when it comes to your own mental health. And that's what Friday is going to do, is it's going to give you a simple baseline just by listening to your journal entry. If you have a good day, it'll output that you had a good day. And if you had a pretty bad day, then it'll output that you had a bad day. And what's actually happening underneath the hood? Well, technically what's happening is when Friday listens to you, it receives a WAV file which sends to two Watson APIs. First API transmits your audio into text and then takes the text to extract text sentiment. At the same time, the Friday application will also send your audio WAV file over to a function which extracts MSCC features. MSCC stands for Mel Frequency Cepstrum Coefficients. This is actually the representation of the shape of your mouth as you're making sounds. These features are put into two separate convolution 4D layer models, which then extracts out audio emotion and audio sentiment. These two things come out separately. All the information then from Watson API and the two separate models get converged into one kind of journal entry and then spit out back to the user using a front-end Flask development. So let's see how this actually is going to work. Let's go over to my recorder here. Hey, this is a test. I'm doing a presentation and giving a recording. Let's see what this output is going to give me. Please give me something good, Friday. Hey, this is a test. I'm doing a presentation and giving a recording. Let's see what this output is going to give me. Please give me something good, Friday. All right, so now after you've heard this is what I've said, Friday is sending the information over to Watson API. Watson API is going to extract out the text sentiment, and then Friday's two models is going to output audio sentiment and also audio polarity. Boom. And here's Here's a response. My audio emotion is very neutral, okay? That sounds right. I guess like polarity-wise, I'm very positive, which is a good thing. The key words here are Good Friday, and then it shows these are the text, sentiment, polarity, and emotion separately. I'll go into why audio and text came out separately later on. And so with this one table prediction, there's not much there, right? That's why the dashboard is extremely important. The dashboard is going to give you a place where you can now monitor your own mental health. Up top, there'll be certain gauges to give you a high-level view. Maybe you want to be grateful days, so you want to count how many days of the week that you say something grateful, how many days of the week you say positive to, set a good habit. And if you actually want to check to see how you're doing over a week and see if there's any trends, you can go down to the line chart. The line chart will describe certain weeks that you're having bad weeks and maybe certain weeks that you're overall having good weeks. And then even to dive further, you can look into positive versus negative keywords. These keywords are going to really help you improve your game. For example, if you talk about exercising pretty often and you see that it's actually making an overall healthy impact, then you know that you have to exercise. Meanwhile, maybe you complain about your mattress a lot and it actually makes you have a negative day, which means that maybe it's time that you buy a new mattress. Then to jump even further, if you want to look at your view on a more high-level view, even high-level by a month, you can then see the calendar, where you'll see by day if you had a good day or a bad day based on color, and also the keyword that really was the most important thing. Here in the first week in November, I saw that I had a pretty bad week, but it's because I was sick. This week, things were working out very well because the model was working, and so I had a overall pretty good week. Now, earlier I mentioned that Friday is going to eventually change. I talked about why audio and text are extremely important. Audio and text come out separately because audio alone cannot accurately predict sentiment, and text alone can't do that either, as you can see with sarcasm. And so that's why Friday's feature is going to evolve to include other features. I'm going to add video eventually to be able to extract facial features, and then also biometrics to be able to figure out maybe by heart rate and by how much you sweat or how much you move around, it can also impact your day positively or negatively. And this is all because in the future, when Friday's eventual evolution is going to be that it is a personal assistant for you. A personal assistant whose main goal is to give users the baseline and insights to really power their self-development journey. And this is why I believe that everyone needs to journal like an athlete. Thank you for listening. Thanks for everything. Have a good day.